I'm in Perth, Australia to meet a cybersecurity entrepreneur who at the age of 40 decided to pivot away from his successful corporate career into a sporting slam dunk with one of Australia's biggest teams.
In cyber, being cyber threat intelligence, what I worked, it's really offense against the people attacking you. So it's what can you learn from your attacker to better help you defend. So haven't figured out how that applies to basketball yet. Maybe at some point.
Tell us a little about Intel 471. What made it different than other cybersecurity firms?
Yeah, so the big difference is we don't actually secure anything. It's all about proactively tracking cyber criminals. So financially motivated cyber criminals globally. And so we sell ultimately information on hackers to the biggest organizations in the world.
Yeah, timing wise, it kind of coincided with you just turning 40. And for some people, they tend to buy a big house or a shiny car or a watch. And for you, buying a sports team, is that your midlife crisis?
Well, I'd done all three of those as well. We had a big house, have a nice car, and I'd bought a number of watches. So I'd gone through that crisis part of my life. And the next one was, what did I want to do next? Was it start a new tech startup? So I'm the youngest owner by far within the NBL. So hopefully I bring some kind of youthful enthusiasm as well as that kind of fun and bringing it back. And also Wildcats was owned by a public company prior to me taking over, and I'm West Australian again, and bringing it back into local ownership I think is big for everybody.
What would you say? Would you say when it comes to fending off hackers, was that harder, or is it harder to fend off opponents in the game?
It's harder to fend off opponents. You either win, you lose, it's 50-50. Fending off hackers, you never know what's going to happen, although the odds are in our favor because everybody gets caught at some point.
Yeah. How do you think your tech background lends to managing the basketball team and to get to that success and the win that you ultimately want?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say that there's a huge amount of new and cutting edge tech that's starting to move into sport. When you talk about like VR, Apple Vision Pro and the like, how do you use data analysis, statistics, AI to do player selection, for example? We're already using it ourselves. Is which combinations of players are the best together. Oh, is it three? Yeah! Yes, I think that certainly helps. As well as all the technology around engaging with our members. I think it's not as, I thought going into professional sport, the technology industry or software for engaging with members of sporting teams would be better than what it is. So you might need to end up building something, I don't know.
So between the thrill of catching cyber criminals and the thrill of defeating an opponent, what sort of emotions does that evoke in you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's nothing better than running a club and winning. Literally nothing better. I think catching criminals, it can be, have the same kind of emotions, but I think it's different. That's more the long, hard slog. This is, 2 hours, we're in it.
Instant gratification.
It is instant gratification, 100%.